Hey guys, how are y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic. Welcome back to the channel. Oh jeez. And today, for you guys, is my official LEGO Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars video game review. I thought it'd be a little better if I were to actually show you the two hub worlds in the game, being the two ships, and then, of course, you know, in the meantime, reviewing the game. So, of course, I might get a little sidetracked, I hope not, but what we're going to be doing is, of course, like I said, reviewing this entire game, starting with the characters. I don't have every character unlocked, of course. I don't really care that much, especially with regards to, you know, the newer ones, of course I will, but I have Savage Press, which is, I think, a DLC, but most of these characters I unlocked through just exploring the hubs. So the characters, of course, like I said, most of them are either, you know, force sensitive with lightsabers, or, of course, they have blasters like Jack and Riz, and Boyle, Waxer, Heavy Trooper Heavy, Echo, Fives, all those things. And of course, then you have certain characters like droids, like Battle Droid, Super Battle Droid, Gonk. Where's R2-D2? Do I? Oh, I don't even have it. Oh, there he is. R2-D2. So, you know, something like that. So the characters aren't super crazy like a LEGO Marvel game, but they are still pretty cool. Regarding to the systems, this is, of course, something I didn't really touch on because I'm not really a fan of. If you want me to touch on it again for Star Wars Month, which we are in right now, please tell me. But essentially, you can go to different solar systems. So we'll go to Geonosis here. You can engage hyperdrive. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! And if you look outside, straight ahead, we're going off into space. And which is really, really awesome. And of course, when we come out of hyperspace, we will be on near Geonosis. Look at that. Isn't that cool? We got ships flying, got a little war going on. It just looks so friggin' cool the way you can do that. Not a lot of people know you can do that, so that's a little something right there. Very cool. And then, of course, going back here before we move on to the other parts of the hub, we have the dual mode, which you need 2 players for. We have Separatist Assault, and we have the Republic Assault. Those are like different, kind of like mini missions where you can go and do these different kinds of assaults. They're kind of fun. I didn't really touch on them. Again, if you want me to, please tell me. And again, these are all the levels. Now, going on to the levels, of course, we did the Zilla Beast, and then we did the Geonosis, and then, of course, if you were following my channel, I did every single level on this entire map, and I had a blast doing it. I freaking love the levels in this game. They're really, really fun. And, of course, with that, listen to this real fast. We have freaking elevator music! Very cool. Anyway, so with regards to the level, of course, you've seen them all. I'm not going to touch upon them too much because, again, I've already played them and you can go view them. However, my biggest issues, or the biggest negatives with the campaign or the story in this game is some of the levels don't flow, especially the ones with the giant, I don't know how to describe them, but basically those huge war things, you know, where you have to, like, defend your base and build things up and collect studs and kind of destroy other areas. That's what I'm talking about. It's a new type of game mode, kind of like a Halo Wars type thing. Those are really fun, but in the wrong hands, or should I say the wrong level, it can be really, really strange. Because, like I said, some of them don't flow too well, and you're kind of just blowing stuff up. You don't know what the fudge you're doing. And it is annoying for sure, but again, really, I mean, most with TT games, LEGO games, they're very awesome. I really don't have an issue with it. And of course, you know, there's not much negative to say other than some of them don't flow correctly, but other than that, I think they're really, really fun. Going on to the graphics, as you can see right now, the graphics are so friggin' fun. So fun. They're really awesome. Of course, going to, you know, I mean, just look outside right here. You got a ship. I mean, for being 2011, when LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean and LEGO Harry Potter Years 5 through 7 came out, LEGO Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars looks amazing, and it might even look the best out of all of them. Of course, you have different vehicles here, but yeah, it's so freaking cool, man, the way that you can go to different planets and see different things. Oh, I don't want to be C-3PO. There we go. It's really, really good looking, and of course, it still holds up today in 2019, almost in 2020, of course. The vehicle controls here are telling a different story. The vehicle controls suck poop in this game. Of course, when you're flying a starfighter, that's fine, but motorcycle, oh my god, that's trash. But again, the graphics shine a lot. Of course, you can just see the graphics right now. They look fine. Outside, it looks freaking flawless. I'm flying as Captain Rex. Hey, bam, 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 boom, boom. Really, really awesome. But again, you know, like I said, it's TT Games 2011. I first actually got this game on the Wii, and let me tell you, it sucked because of course the Wii isn't as capable as the 360, or I'm playing this on Xbox One, but you know what I'm saying. And for some reason, whenever the cutscenes were playing, and it was only the cutscenes, I could notice that and my cousin was playing this with me, and she was like, "Oh, it looks really bad," and I'm like, "What does?" And she's like, how the minifigs' faces look. They look really weird and kind of like waxy and like, I don't know how to word it, like slimy almost, really weird. And I'm like, "Oh, you're full of it." And then 2 minutes later, I'm like, "Oh, you're kind of right." Now, thankfully, on the 360 version or the Xbox One version, it looks fine. I really don't have an issue with the graphics at all in this game. I think they're freaking great. Of course, this is where you can create your own custom character. Oh, MSE6. Look at that. Just bought another character. But again, on the Wii, the graphics were really bad, especially the cutscenes, like I was saying. Oh, another one. Luxury droid. Droid of the night. Very cool. I really do enjoy the graphics, like I said. But man, if you played the Wii mode, let me tell you that it, oh boy. If you played it, you know what I'm saying. It looked like butt. Of course, this is another, I think one of the final areas. This is, again, you can see your mini kits and all that cool stuff here. The hub worlds in this game, which is going to cover next, is not too crazy. I do think that, again, for being 2011, especially with LEGO Pirates and Harry Potter coming out, they can't go that huge with these games, understandably so. However, this is the second smallest. I would say LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean is the smallest game of 2011, with just being Port Royale. It's very tiny, and it's super duper boring after like 10-15 minutes. I'll do levels, but you know what I'm saying. LEGO games really got open world in 2012 with LEGO Batman 2, but LEGO Harry Potter years 5 through 7 is actually pretty friggin' big. It's the biggest one out of 2011. It's huge, and it's really, really cool. This game is, of course, the second biggest, where, of course, you're seeing now I'm exploring a huge Republic ship, and then, what is it? I'm going to be going to a Sith, I believe it's the Invisible Hand. So here, this is where you can actually call down different areas here. Really, really cool. I'm going to get the Starhawk speeder bike, which is really cool. Of course, this is where you can, like I said, call things down. Ships, speeder bikes, whatever. Boop, 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 boop. Kind of an issue because the world, the areas aren't that big. Which, think about it, it's kind of strange. But, I don't know. It's fun. So, I'm just blowing the crap out of people. So, yeah, and of course, right over there is where you're, you can choose different things. So, what I'm going to do now, I believe I explored everything of this ship. Nothing too much to see. I don't believe that the open world hubs in this game are boring or bad by any means. In fact, they're really fun and really replayable. However, like I said, they are nowhere near as big as something like LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens or anything like that. It still is really friggin' fun, though, to explore. Don't get me wrong. And I'm having a blast playing it right now, but still, it is super fun, super duper fun, and like I said, the graphics pay homage in a good way to the hubs as well. I think, like I said, Harry Potter was the biggest one, but, still being able to explore this type of area, especially comparing to LEGO Star Wars, the video game, which had, like, just Dexter Jester's area, and then, of course, you had LEGO Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, which had, what was it, I don't even know. Freaking something. And LEGO Star Wars: The Complete Saga, which I also did a walkthrough, had, of course, the cantina and a few areas. Still very, very small, but it was still pretty cool. So, what I'm going to do now, and of course, LEGO Star Wars: The Force Awakens had actual open-world hubs that were very big and very cool. What we're going to do now, I explored mainly of what I want to do in this area in the Republic gunship. Very cool. I really do enjoy it. It looks awesome. And again, it's a fun hub. Not huge, but it still is fun, and I'm glad they gave it to us. So, what we're going to do now is I'm going to switch over to a bad guy. I'm going to do Savage Opress here in place of Kit Fisto. And we're going to go get a ship and go to the enemy area. I'm going to change Captain Rex here to a very cool character. I'm going to go to... I don't know, guys. Let's go... We'll do Jango Fett. Why not? Alright, and we'll go to systems. Let's go to... What's a cool evil place? We'll go to Naboo. Crazy shit happens on Naboo. So, in a few seconds here, we are going to get our shippy dippy, and we're going to get out of here. Oh, yeah, by the way, they get pissed. So, if you actually, while I'm fighting these guys, look outside. We're engaging hyperspace! Oh, God, Dude, this guy's got a freaking rocket launcher. Oh, yeah, okay, this is gonna... Whoa, easy there, buddy. He's blowing everything up. Alright, are we good? Jesus, this guy's going off! I need to get out of here. We'll take the... These are all hero ships, of course. We'll take the Republic Cruiser. Missile and torpedo. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Missile and... No! Missile and torpedoes. I'm outie. I'm out. See ya! These guys are really... That guy was blowing stuff up! He was really hostile. So this is another hub, so to speak, in this game, which is, of course, outer space. Now, a little developer story for you guys back at TT Games. Arthur Parsons and James McLaughlin, who are huge TT Games people, of course, working on this. James McLaughlin worked on this game, and he was kind of talking with Arthur Parsons, and Arthur said to him, hey, well, James was like, Arthur, one day I'm going to make a LEGO Star Wars game where you have the whole galaxy to explore, from all of the Skywalker Saga. And, of course, now we know that LEGO Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, hopefully coming next year, whenever the fudge we see gameplay on that. I'm going to praise TT Games for that one. The marketing for that game is horrible, by the way, but as of December 9th, it will be 6 months of zero communication from that development team. But anyway, with James, what he was saying is, he's like, yeah, Arthur, one day I'm going to make the whole galaxy open for open world free roam. And Arthur was like, yeah, I'm sure you are, James. And he's doing it. So power to you, James McLaughlin and Arthur Parsons, and everyone in charge of making LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Yes, the marketing is horse bantha fodder, but hopefully one day we get to see something. I'm assuming this month. I don't know why, because December is like, not only is it Star Wars month, but The Rise of Skywalker is coming out, so it makes perfect friggin' sense. But anyway, with that, there's a little story for you. And here we are on the second main hub world, which is, of course, I believe called the Invisible Hand. Could be wrong, but this is just a Sith area from the Clone Wars. Again, the graphics shine in this hub. It looks freaking amazing. These things do the exact same thing, except that it shows your playtime here, almost at 20 hours, in red instead of blue. Super duper cool. So yeah, what we're going to do is kind of explore here for a little bit, and yeah, and then we'll kind of round out the review. Again, I already touched on the graphics, I touched on the campaign, I touched on the characters, and of course the hub worlds. There's not much to really talk about there. I mean, it's all really good stuff. Of course, they changed the elevator music, which is so cool. But again, with regards to, normally a lot of people say, oh, every LEGO game is the same. You play one, you play them all. And I'm sorry, but that's completely wrong. And just play any of them and you will know that you're wrong. I did a video in the maybe a month or two ago. Essentially, I had every single LEGO game. I don't know if you saw it, but it's on the channel. You'll like it. It's every single LEGO game, I think, besides Rock Band and Bionicle Heroes. Every major LEGO game by TT Games. And I kind of said, hey, this one's different because of that. This one's different because of this. And of course, duh, every LEGO game is around the same, right? You break stuff, you collect studs, there's hubs, whatever. But then again, every Call of Duty is that way. Every Assassin's Creed is that way. So for people to say that, I just think that's wrong, and it's kind of a fallacy. It's farce. It's false, whatever. But going on, why I'm saying that in this review is because this LEGO game, LEGO Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars, has something that no other LEGO game has had yet, and maybe the Skywalker Saga will tap on it. Stupid Django. Whee! Poing! Oh, I killed him. I thought we'd go send him flying. However, the big thing with this game... Oh my god. Whoa, that's cool. Give me money. Is that, of course, it has a few new features, and a few of the new features are the... this one, I believe, was the first LEGO game to implement that split camera, so in certain cutscenes, and you've seen it if you see my gameplay or anyone's gameplay of this, but the screen literally goes in half to showcase, okay, Ahsoka Tano's doing one thing, and then Anakin Skywalker's doing another in the background. And it's really cool because it not only shows, it fits an episode correctly, but it also shows the player, hey, you can do this, and then you hold Y or hold triangle on PS3, and of course you can switch over to different things. So it's really cool. Lego Lord of the Rings did it, and something else did it. I don't really remember. So one other one did it. And, of course, that was a really cool feature. Because, it's a small feature, but it helps, and it's really, really freaking cool. And, of course, we have another feature, which is the, what is it? The space battles, which is really cool. For the first time in a LEGO game, we had space battles. So you can actually go on foot, and then also... I hate this music. Essentially go to, from foot, and you've seen it in other levels again. Foot, playing as Anakin Skywalker, getting in your ship, public cruiser, whatever, and of course jetting off into space, getting torpedoes, blowing stuff up. It's really fun, and it works a lot. And it's really nothing we've seen. We've seen space combat before in every LEGO Star Wars game, but not to this extent. And even in The Force Awakens, which of course The Force Awakens is amazing, but I don't know, there's something about this version that's really, really cool. Can you break these? No? Alright. But, so yeah, that was cool. And then, of course, we have another feature, which is the, of course, this kind of feeds into my negative, which is the ground assault kind of, ooh, what's this? I think I could put some down there. Ground assault modes, which is pretty cool, where you have, of course, big, huge, large-scale modes where you and a friend can go and, destroy things and take over areas. It's really, really fun, really cool. And again, we never saw that before in any other LEGO Star Wars game, so it's really cool that we actually got to do that. And it's really fun to do. Of course, like I said, some of the negatives are that they don't flow 100%. You are just kind of, especially for a younger gamer and me, you can definitely see that I got lost a few times. And I was like, okay, what do you do here? What do we do here? And it wasn't terrible, but, it doesn't flow like a normal LEGO Star Wars level would. So that is going to be a negative. However, I was going to say that I've played this for YouTube now for about 5 weeks now, I think. The campaign and all this stuff, and of course today with the review. But I never had any glitch or freezing or anything like that. It never froze on me. It froze on me a few times when I was playing, but not for YouTube. Whenever I would film for YouTube, it would always work perfectly. And of course, right when I'm about to boot the friggin' game up today to review for you guys, what does it do? It freezes. And that's very unfortunate, because I'm not counting the freezes that didn't happen on my account from... I'll play this count 2 now. Kaboom! That didn't happen from, of course, anything I didn't film. But of course, like I said, today, of all days, I go to film and it freezes. So that is going to be a negative. It did freeze on me one time when I was filming. And of course, freezing on anything is a negative. I need a Magna Guard for that? Alright, well, let's go change Jango Fett into a Magna Guard. We'll go see what's over there, and then that'll basically be it. Now, there are certain areas from the complete saga that were carried over into this game, like Jabba bounty hunter missions. Where's a Magna Guard? Fudge is he? Let's see. There he is. So in LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga, you could essentially go through levels with a time limit. And essentially find a person and bring them in to get a bounty. This game has it as well, and I did hear that LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is going to have it as well with bounty hunter missions. So essentially you'll be able to go to another planet and find someone dead or alive and bring them back to, I don't know, Jabba or Unkar Plutt or Snoke, I don't know, whoever. And it's really cool, but this feature, LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga really had it, but this is the game that really set it, to another level. I didn't do that yet for my channel, but if you want me to, please tell me, because I will do it for Star Wars Month. If not, this will be my last LEGO Star Wars 3 video for a little while. Still pretty cool, though. I gotta play as Greet. Oh, we'll take the Magna Guard to Grievous. There we go. Kenobi! Very cool. Oh, wait, what's in here? You going here? No? That's stupid. Wait, hang on. What happens if you pull this lever? Can you go in here now? You can! Is it a toilet? I do not like toiletries. That's kind of fun. So again, it is not LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens, or even, any LEGO game now, LEGO Marvel 2. I missed that stud. There we go. LEGO Marvel 2, what have you. But it is a very, very fun game, and again, I love playing it for YouTube. And there's really nothing too negative I can say it, except for, the graphics on the Wii, but I'm not playing on the Wii, so that really doesn't count. As far as this game, this version, it froze on me one time, and then some of the levels don't flow correctly, especially the big ground war elements. But other than that, I mean, it's freaking pretty flawless, man. I mean, this is a great game that all ages can like. The only negative for, there's Zero the Hutt. So if you go here, you can essentially go to different bounty hunter missions and get people from R2-D2 to Luminar Unduli to Waxer and Bail Organa. I'm not going to do that now because this is just going to be hub world, but if you want me to do that in the future, please tell me in the comments, because if you don't tell me, I won't know, and then I won't do it. So, of course, I would love to do it, but, I want to try to give you guys content you want to see. So, with that going forward, again, we're just going to kind of explore the last few minutes of this hub. Kind of wrapping up this review. There's not a whole lot to say other than it's a really fun game. Like I was saying, the biggest gripe could possibly be that if you haven't seen the Clone Wars TV show, you might be a little lost as far as the levels. Some of the levels they're all over the place. Like one level's from the movie, one level's from a show, and then it goes to another thing. So it's kind of weird. Wait, can I, come here, Grievous. Oh, that's lame. Whee! I can't... Count Dooku has Force Lightning. Well, now Yoda has Force Lightning too, so I guess that doesn't work. But anyway, so that is going to be my official review for LEGO Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars. Again, I love the graphics, I love the gameplay, I love the new features they added, I love the, of course, the, oh, one more thing, I completely forgot, the voice acting. Now, this is probably the dumbest thing in this entire game, because this just came out in 2011, and this still had the, you know, the pantomime, the mumbling, all that crap, and essentially, and I like that, you know, let's go to the Rishi Moon. I liked that, but however, with regards to the actual game, it doesn't make sense, because TT Games actually paid the real voice actors of the Clone Wars TV show, so everyone from Ahsoka to Anakin to Obi-Wan to, you know, Grievous, Count Dooku, whoever, mostly they got everyone from the show to mumble, which, now that I'm saying it, sounds even more stupid, because when you think about it, this comes out in 2011, and then Lego Batman 2 and Lego Lord of the Rings do real voice acting in 2012. Why would they not just have the bright idea to just... I mean, if you're paying the real voice actors from a show, why would you not just say, okay, just do dialogue? You know what I mean? That makes no friggin' sense in my opinion, and that was really dumb. It is really cool to know that the real voice actors are in this game, but on another note, like I said, it makes no sense whatsoever. But with regarding to all of this, I really love this game. I really think that the levels and the different modes and the different, you know, features and everything, it really does help. It's a blast to play with a friend and, of course, by yourself. And again, I enjoyed it. I'm going to give LEGO Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars from a 0 to 10. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Again, normally most LEGO games get a 10 out of 10 for me, but again, this did freeze one time, and of course, some of the levels don't flow perfectly. But again, the graphics are fine. The characters are fine. You know, they're all kind of the same in a way. But that's to be expected. You know, it's not Marvel, it's just Star Wars. Oh, okay. I guess that's why you have a show, freaking this thing. Anyway, so again, I hope you guys enjoyed LEGO Star Wars: The Complete Saga, LEGO Star Wars: The Force Awakens, and now LEGO Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars. I hate to say it, but this is going to be my final episode of this game, unless you wanted to see more. If there's a specific level you want me to play with me talking, because I do know, and you guys know too, that most of my LEGO Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars levels didn't actually have me talking like today in the other few videos. It was just the game. So if you want me to replay a certain level and me talk, or you want me to explore the hub worlds or do the Jabba missions, please tell me again in this video, because if you don't tell me, I won't know, and communication is key for that. So please tell me in the comments again what you think of this game, what your rating would be from a 0 to 10, and of course, if you want me to redo any level or do anything you want, anything I want in the future. Again, guys, I love this game. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. It's such a great game for all ages, and if you're a Star Wars fan, you need to pick it up, especially if you have an Xbox One, because you just get it for like 10 bucks on Xbox 360, plop it in, and you can work it on backwards compatibility. So, again, guys, 9 out of 10. I love this game. Again, please, it's very important. Tell me what you want me to do in the future for this game, if anything. Thank you, guys. May the Force be with you, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Booyah!